Hello, everybody. Welcome to Divine and Conquer's Devils of Saltmarsh, where Jesus pressed the wrong mapperoo here. There we go. That's the correct little flag. There we go. Everything's correct. Hi. Before we start, do we have any special announcements looking ahead? Anything anyone wants to... Okay, fine. We're not going to... I don't have to say anything.
In the spirit of this game, because this is, Devils of Saltmarsh, I would have everybody know that tomorrow, September 19th, is International Talk Like a Pirate Day.
It is also my wife Sydney's birthday tomorrow, so happy birthday, love.
So congratulations on being born on National Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Yeah.
That makes you a pirate by default.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got flags back there.
There we go. Look at that beautiful flag.
I'm like, I love how it's the trend. We've all got, like, the Sea Devil's flag is in the backgrounds of...
I get extra credit because I painted mine.
You do.
You do.
Yeah.
You absolutely do.
These. Yeah, mine's out in that door, but I need to put it somewhere in this room where it looks nice. But yeah, those are two amazing things, and the second one more amazing than the first one. Okay, so do all the stuff, do all the links. Happy early birthday, Sid. And if you see Sid, give her millions of dollars. That's the only appropriate way to celebrate the birthday. I mean,
Fucking please.
Please. Donate today.
donate to the cause of
I
millions of dollars.
accept all kinds of gratuity, but monetary is my favorite.
Alrighty, Dan. Does anyone else have anything specific to say, Jeremiah? I don't know if you're ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Jeremiah?
I am ready. I was
Okay.
debating on either or.
Okay.
My bad joke for today is, why didn't 5 ask out 4?
Why?
Because he was too squared.
Oh God. Ooh, that was math for
It's,
me.
it's math today.
Oh,
Math.
I don't. All right.
So I personally think that we should implement taking psychic damage for when we...
Have to do math.
Yes.
Why do you want
That
to
too, but...
I mean, I already take psychic damage when I do math.
Right.
It's like just, I think everyone needs to carry on a D4 with them at all times and just roll it on the ground and step on it. That's your D4 damage.
That's what I'm saying. Every time someone makes you do math, you just step on it.
Yeah, it's not like we do math at work all the time too.
I don't. My Excel spreadsheets have formulas for that.
Who does math? I just eyeball it.
As a baker, I find that hard to believe.
Right.
I just
I have a CEO that adds for you.
I mean, in the
And they said we never have calculators.
in the ancient arts of my abuelita, I don't know, mijo, just figure it out.
Or my favorite one, or my favorite. Oh, just like this.
It's that much.
Oh yeah, my grandma is like, just watch.
Yeah, mine.
Yeah.
How much did you want? About like that.
Not a dash.
About
It's a
like
more.
pinch.
Oh, yeah, too
Pinch.
much.
It's
Wait till it changes color. What color? Just it changes.
you got to do your wrist just right, but you do like three circles around the pan,
When you smell it, it's cooked.
right?
That's what grandma says.
I like
But
that
they're
one.
not wrong.
I like.
I can't smell
Yeah.
nothing because the house burned down.
I think it's done.
God damn.
It's
All right.
well done.
That's how you bake cookies with grandma.
You open it, fireball comes out.
This is just Stranger showing us how to cook.
Don't let him cook. Don't let him cook.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to play this. We have loading music for our before game conversation. But
Beautiful.
To be fair, I don't think Spitz would let him cook.
Now that might be Titus Andronicus, the cooking show. You're welcome for my theater majors.
All right,
Back,
let's
please don't take me back.
let's do our character introductions before we get into the game. Hi, I'll be your DM for tonight. Hey, Sid, who are you playing?
I'm playing Tyreen, the High Elf Eldritch Knight, who is currently taking the place of someone that she feels like she owes her life and is currently possessed.
Yay. Hey, Beerus, who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Beerus. I'm going to be playing Nick. He's
Perfect.
a artificer. No, I'm Nick. I'm going to be playing Beerus. He's a gunslinger, fighter, Harangon.
Hey, Tabby, who are you playing?
Hey guys, I'm Tabatha. I'm gonna be playing Nycorath, the half-elven bard who is about to have a panic attack, depending.
It's on deck.
Hey, Vic, who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Beerus. I'm about to be playing Nick. I'm a stranger who happens to have an actor feat, and the meat puppet I'm piloting today is it rhymes with Nick.
Oh my. Hey, Lee, who is you playing?
Hi guys, I'm Lee. I'm playing Elsa, and I am a water buffalo barbarian, and I am Path of the Sea Devil. Yeah, that's appropriate.
That's very appropriate. And Juicy is for last. Hey, Jeremiah, who are you playing?
Serena, the high elf dirty cleric.
Hear a baby in the background.
Someone is
Yes.
serenading.
Yeah, Smithers is cheering. Cheering,
Aw.
cheering.
Oh,
And so
Oh.
supportive.
so supportive. What a supportive young man. All right, and with that, let's roll that beautiful bean footage, shall we? Alrighta done. So let us recap what had happened last time. So our party faced Tamokan, the vampire god. The goal essentially was to try to get a drop of blood from this deity, which you guys did so successfully. Stranger casted a spell to charm the deity, and the deity charmed him right back. There was some sort of exchange, as their bond was thicker than water. See what I did there? And in this sort of deal that they struck, Stranger is now added to the family. Now he is his. And Damokan willingly gave a drop of blood to y'all's cause. Stranger woke up.
Now.
Little tramp stamp. I guess I can think about you wherever you wanted, but yeah. Stranger woke up as a vampire, with some fine print here and there needed to be corrected for custody between two different gods. But yeah, that fine print can be discussed later. The party then, with the materials that they needed, went to see how Stassen was doing and not doing so well. As Tyreen convinced the entity that is possessing him to switch places with her. As the entity was trying to get full control over her body, she fought back and was actually able to see within the entity itself. Learning a few things. One, that it was a demon. Two, learning that this demon is actually a minion of Orcus. And that's where we left off last time. So, we're gonna go back to where we were. Down by the sea. Yeah, let's go here. As you guys are on the ship, if I remember correctly, Stranger and Beerus, you and Nico, you're above deck as well?
Yes.
Okay. As you guys are above deck, I'm just gonna put you guys in the GM layer for right now. With the captain, as what Serena and Tyreen now in the cell with the sigil around her. The ritual needs to be performed and successfully performed within 1 minute, as soon as midnight strikes, before the minute is up, before midnight officially is over with. It needs to be completely done. You guys still have some time before that starts. The ship is completely still at the moment. It looks so as though Tyreen, you seeing this image of this goat skull, this ram skull, has moved this entity deeper into your subconscious, and for the next bit of time, you have full control of your body. You don't know why relinquish control so easily. You do feel they could have put up a fight, and you do feel that there's other entities in here as well, weaker than him, but there's other entities in there. Sassen is on his chair, completely passed out, exhausted and tired. You see Grayson studying the material, studying the scroll, make sure everything is completely as it should be. I'm going to ask downstairs, and then we'll go upstairs and see what do you guys want to do. You have whoever's brave enough, give me a D3. Roll me a D3. That's how many hours we will have until the ritual needs to be performed.
Okay. Ooh.
2 hours until midnight. So it's current la tan apame. The moonlight is bright. You guys have good visibility. Very little clouds outside. The stars are bright. Clap, clap, clap. Anything that you guys want to do here below deck?
Tyreen is just keeping the demons at bay. And then, like, trying to get people to tell her if Stassen is going to be okay, or to help him. And she'll even, like, I think she does, yeah, she'll even be like, in my bag, there's a potion of healing in my bag. Just something. She'll look at Grace and be like, and this might not be a good idea, but there's also a flask of holy water in my bag.
your bag currently, is it within the cage or is it outside of the cage?
No, she took her armor and stuff off and left it
Oh,
all
yeah.
over here with.
Okay, so Grayson's gonna grab that holy flask and place it next to all the items. Grayson will approach. I am letting you know, and here's the evidence. I want to make sure that you are looking at it. And it's all written in this geometric, arcanic writing. So if you know Draconic or if you are proficient in Arcana, you can read this. I don't know if you have either. Okay, so it's all Greek to you. As he's presenting the scroll to you, at one part of the ritual, I will need to, unfortunately, stab you with the dagger that you have provided. It doesn't have to be a deep stab, but it has to be enough to shock the entity inside.
Oh, right.
So,
Tyreen's like, great, okay. That's fine. I stabbed myself a couple of weeks ago getting bugs out from under my skin. It's fine. Just do it.
is there any... It doesn't have a specific location. Is there any place that you feel that it's the best location to do it? So you are aware, but it's not aware.
I mean, but it's in my head.
Right.
What?
Let's not speak
So-
of this anymore then.
Like, if I pick, then it'll know. Ugh,
Well,
just
good conversation.
I kind of. Ugh.
And kind of goes and sits down and looks at the magical dagger you have, and then he starts speaking some words, and you see a slight little golden glow on it, and then it dissipates. Like, that's not right. Okay, do it again, and he starts trying to enchant it again. Watson, Serena, anything that you guys want to do down here?
Just reinforce everything. Make sure that in case some craziness happens, we can kind of keep things contained.
Okay.
Looking at all the things. I
Sure,
don't know.
of course.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
You will see that Elle does grab Sasen. I'm going to take him to the quarters and put him on my bed, and we'll be checking up on him every once in a while. Let me go get some fresh water for him. And
We'd tell her to take the potion because she had a potion in her bag. She'd tell her to take the potion and give it to him.
great, have that, and I will give it to him. No worries. And then she'll move towards the back. And she'll kind of stay on watch, essentially, with him. For the next 2 hours, anything you guys want to do or prepare? Or just waiting for the ouchies?
I mean, I feel like that would also be dependent on the fact that for 2 hours no one's going to come downstairs. But if not,
Yeah, understood. Yeah.
Tyreen would kind of just talk to whoever was there and as a means to try to maintain control.
Tyreen, can you roll me an insight check? And this check is it's essentially for what's inside of you that's trying its best to not be detected by you, but it is your body. That is actually not very high. I need you to beat a 12. Let me double check though. Nope, my apologies. It's a 13.
I got a 14.
That does beat it. Okay. You feel that there's very, very little movement. No resistance to anything that you're doing. But you felt multiple things. It's almost like kind of like your arm falling asleep, when you felt the multiple things are inside your body, you had a physical sensation akin to your arm falling asleep and your leg falling asleep, like but almost like it moving, like inside your body, like your from your fingertips, it was falling asleep, and as whatever that was moved away, your fingers were no longer asleep, but now your forearm fell asleep, then your elbow fell asleep, so on and so forth. But you don't feel that, and then like somewhere in the back right side of your skull, you feel a slight numbness, like everything's hiding or holding back there, kind of physically. And because you beat it by 1, it's, you feel that if they were talking or communicating, you might hear something, but it's not. Maybe it's just resting.
That's what I'm about to do. I feel like it's like hunkering down and waiting for the bad shit.
Yes, that's pretty much what you feel like. That's what it's doing. It's just we're gonna do us a fight or something. We're gonna do us a spiritual battle. So I'm conserving my strength for that. The calm before the storm, essentially. To use all our nautical metaphors that we can. And up top. Yeah. Mouse. Thank you. You will see everyone doing their best to... You guys are below deck. What are you doing up here, you silly bellies? GM layers. You are also below deck.
We're just going everywhere.
Yeah, you guys are just having a good old time. As Captain is just looking straight ahead, and you do hear the lutes of your bardic friend playing in the background to have some sort of calming music. Nico, you keep having that intrusive thought of like, oh, that technically was the wrong note, but it's fine, it's okay. Like just every once in a while, maybe just the nervousness of the situation. And Captain will turn. Beerus, how long have you been on the ship? It's been a while, right?
What, me?
Beerus.
Oh.
I think you can shoot pretty well.
Aye. Generally speaking, I can. Why do you ask?
It's gonna look at all three of you, and then turn to Beerus. I feel something growing. I might need you to take care of it.
Isn't that usually the quartermaster's job?
Not in that situation.
Wait, something or some things, because that's the key here.
That's a good point.
I have a better question. Do they both go at once, or is it one at a time? Like,
Appreciate the
Nico's
interest.
looking at both of them, so confused. Like it's just complete space cadet. Like what?
Appreciate the interest. Flattered, but not right now. Kind of puts his hand on your Beerus. Son, I might need you to make sure I don't hurt anybody.
Oh, great. Okay. You do realize that you're like twice my fucking size in both directions.
That's
could
why.
probably eat you.
I'm
I
asking
probably fucking could.
you specifically since you can shoot really well from far away.
Alright. Okay.
If I overheard what Grayson said, it might have been a mistake to let us have a demon on board.
So, are you going to go crazy and trying to kill the demon and whatnot?
I'm gonna let him handle the situation, but I don't deal well with that specific type of entity. It does things to me that I don't necessarily. I'm going to therapy over it, okay? And it's sometimes
Instinctively racist. Got it.
It's,
So, what I'm hearing is we need to go grab the rest of the barrels of rum from downstairs.
maybe.
So, like, can you just hear everything on your ship? Like, is that the thing? Like, you just... Someone could, like, fart in one corner and you know it happened?
I have heard so many people scratch their asses when they think no one's looking. And yeah, I hear it. Everything. They thought it was
Well,
a
now that
blessing.
they know you can hear it, I'm gonna do it even more now.
God damn it.
Nico just in the back. What about a magical sleep?
That.
Would that work?
Do you
Yeah.
want to go knee-knees, Captain?
Would
Yeah.
you want to go knee?
Captain Gonini.
Knee-knee.
Can you? I don't think I've slept in like a while.
That sounds like you probably need to throw the quartermaster off you.
That's
No.
fine.
I don't have that. I could have had it, but I don't. I don't have that prepared.
Oh. God.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I do have another spell.
Yeah, I'm all ears. Quite literally. This whole ship.
I have Intellect Fortress.
What does that do? I'm not really good with the fancy names here.
I guess the more the question being,
Can't
it's like,
fortify the intellect if it's not there.
Hey. Technically, I went to school. I dropped out, but I did go. I mean, like, I never attended any classes, but my name was on the registry.
for the duration, you or one willing creature you can see within range has resistant to psychic damage as well as advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
That might help.
Yeah.
But would that help more with you, or would that help more with Stassen? I guess that's my question.
Honestly speaking, if you're trying to keep the captain's wits about him, it probably would be a good idea to give him a little bit of boost on that one.
Okay.
Yeah, we can try that.
Stranger, do you have any more of that grease on you?
Here's the thing, I need to actually carefully read my spell real quick just to make sure. So, we could say, yes, there is grease.
What?
The problem here, and I'm just playing in hindsight, because I can just grease up the captain right now, and like, you know, he can't do anything if he's like, you know, greased up like a hog and sliding around everywhere. However,
You'd be surprised.
he seems like the very, flammable type. And nobody
yeah.
wants a grease fire.
That wouldn't be a very good idea, no. I was just thinking, like, you could make a ring of grease around him, so that if he tried to, like, go to the next place, he'd just fucking slip and fall on his arse. But,
Like a baby deer on an ice pond.
Nico just,
yeah, exactly.
just standing there like, the only other thing I can think of that I
Yeah.
can do, but I don't know how helpful it would be, is I can cast Lehman's Tiny Hut. That's about it.
But that doesn't... Does that keep people in?
Don't you have to be in the hut too?
I believe so. Well,
Can I wizard insight that shit? Because I know that's a specific
yeah, the spell ends if you leave the area, but I can stay up for 8 hours.
Yeah, well, you can roll me an Arcana check. What are you,
Absolutely.
If you have that spell in your spell book, you can just read the spell if you're trying to... Unless there's...
Oh, I don't have that spell in my spellbook.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, 12. That'd be about right.
What are you trying to ascertain?
I guess I'm trying to ascertain the effects of the spell itself, like, because I know that it is a conjuration spell that creates this building or structure, but I don't know whether that counts as a plane outside of where Dis currently is.
Oh, yeah. With that roll, you don't think that it would be a different plane. It's like
Okay.
if you put Dis in a bag of holding, he's not in a different plane, technically.
Well, let's just put them in a bag of holding at this point.
We don't have a fucking bag of holding.
Oh shit! The one game we don't have a bag of holding? Are you serious? The one fucking game?
We've been
Beerus,
looking
get
for
on your
one.
shit. I need you to get the fucking bag of holding.
I've been looking for one, you son of a bitch, but no one's been having any. And the fucking goblin got rid of his.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
That
didn't play
goblet's
Artificer this campaign.
There's not a single fucking artificer this campaign. God damn it!
So, question with that tiny hut, and question to you, Captain.
Yeah.
Can you're technically like a part of the ship, right?
Yeah.
So can you just like port yourself wherever and just like pop up in different areas of the ship just without moving? Or do you actually have to walk there?
I have to walk there.
Alright.
That's why
Fucking lazy.
that's
So
I got the mass. Hold on.
with that tiny hut spell that you were talking about, Nico, does it obviously can you lock people out of it?
I can lock people out, yeah.
How powerful is it? Does it like stop damage and whatnot from the outside?
As I look at the spell again, until the spell commence, basically creatures and objects within the dome when you cast the spell can move through it freely. All other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it.
You can
So-
put the crew in there.
What I was thinking is have Grayson do the ritual thing or whatever with Stosson inside the tiny hut. That way, if the captain does go on a rampage, he'd have to try and break through the magic of the tiny hut.
That's a great idea.
Oh, that's better. That's better
And
than my
And
plan.
it stays up for 8 hours.
So it sounds to me that you
And
need to
it's
get
not
your fucking arse downstairs.
All right,
that.
chop chop, Twinkie. Let's go.
All right.
And if it's staying
Plan.
longer than 8 hours, you
Don't
should
ever
please
call me
do
that
better.
again.
But I mean, you do like
Wow,
to be
you
green
almost- You almost said it with your chest.
Yeah, Nico just actually looks really offended at that. It's like, please don't ever call me that again.
Well, you're hardly an otter.
What? What does that even mean?
Definitely not a bear.
You should ask your friends next time.
Cousin, what's a twink?
Oh, hon.
It's the state bird of Alaska.
It's what you are, sweetie.
Honey, it's what you eat.
You should ask your red-haired friend what a Twinkie is and see what he says about you.
I want to meet his red-haired friend. He sounds like fun.
He does, yes.
Oh god.
But anyway, get your arse downstairs and put up that fucking hut, I guess.
Fine, I'm going. Nico will just go downstairs and it's just like, hey Grayson, I might be able to help with some stuff. What?
Okay, I'm
The
gonna
fuck is
copy
going on?
your character, and GM layer this, and go
See, my
over
original
here.
plan was we were going to
Oops.
cut out a piece of the ship's floor, and we were going to float it out onto the water and stick Captain on it, because if he's technically still on the ship, he's not violating the terms and agreements.
That's fair, but at the same time, I don't think there's a
many?
big enough piece of this ship that we could cut out that would actually float the captain. No offense.
The back of my mind see Dis wakeboarding behind the ship. Yeah.
No offense, captain, but
Yeah.
you're quite thick.
Oh yeah, I know that.
It's like 4 Cs.
Yeah. One for each ocean.
There's at least 4, you're correct.
I was gonna say one for each hand that it takes to grab hold, but
as Nycorath downstairs, serious. This is such a serious game.
6 foot, 7 foot, 8.
You see, Tyreen inside the cell with a sigil all around her, and Grayson is studying like it's an entry exam.
Yeah, Nico just walking around looking over between Grayson and Tyreen going, what the is?
Real quick question: were
Yeah.
Tyreen's hands not also tied to the bars?
Oh
of this?
yeah, you kind of.
Okay, cool. I'm like, we're in the cage and we're tied to it. We're literally T-posing in this cage.
I'm sure someone has let you drink some water and fed you something.
Yeah, Tyreen! Why are you in there?
Grayson's like, let me read. I'm
Tyreen
concentrating.
is still rendering. T-posted.
Victor.
The graphics card's not picking up.
Sorry. Wow. It's, Sorry to look at Nico and be like, he wouldn't survive. I know my life, and I'm stronger than he is. It made more sense to me.
You're panicked. We look panicked anyways.
She's
And
like,
he's
she
just kind of like
can't move.
pacing like a couple steps and then just turning, just like, okay, this changes everything.
Turn like, Nico out.
Yeah.
I need you to breathe. It's going to be.
Just takes a deep breath and just exhales. And then he just looks over at Grace and it's like, question. So
Studying.
this doesn't
Yes, sorry.
go crazy.
Yes.
What if I cast Lehman's tiny hut over this whole ritual thing, so Dis isn't able to get in and disrupt it?
That's actually really smart. I can't believe we came up with that. No.
I'll take the backhanded compliment. Okay.
Wasn't even you who came up with the idea.
I know.
That's even worse.
Oh, well,
It's like, yeah, excuse me. He'll be like, actually, it was Beerus's idea.
oh, well, alright, now that one. Okay, that makes things a little bit. Okay, that makes sense. Well, yeah. Make sure I have permission to come in and out as I please, because that spell makes me itchy. It's cramped.
Okay, I'll give you the means of going in and out, and I'm gonna have to be inside then.
Yes. Also, if I remember correctly, just in case, if I remember, there are multiple things that could be released according to how the spell is written, if there are multiple entities in there. So, we need someone to be our bodyguard, because I will be concentrating on a spell, you will be concentrating on a spell, so we need at least one person to make sure that...
Technically, Lehman's tiny hut doesn't require concentration. It's just a duration of 8 hours.
Wonderful. I need a bodyguard, so are you going to be my bodyguard?
That's the other thing. There is another spell I can cast. That being Intellect Fortress. Would that benefit Dis more? And he'll gesture over to Tyreen.
Yeah. Let me think. this is part of the ship. That thing is coming out, whether it's on the hut or not. The hut is not another dimension. The dimension is going to be in this plane. So within, it doesn't matter if it's in a different plane. He's still going to feel the effects of it. And if it's the rage starts, he can't do it in the hut. But so, conclusion. It will benefit Tyreen more only for the simple fact that if this entity does affect him in a negative way, you have just made him stronger.
So wait, if I cast it on Tyreen, it would also work for the entity.
But there's two entities. You're casting it on Tyreen herself.
Just Tyreen, it would be.
Not the entity within Tyreen.
No, it would just be Tyreen.
Yes, so if you cast it on this, and he becomes enraged because he has been programmed, because angels are programmed to the bone, and this thing comes out, and his programming kicks in, he might have to act out of pure impulse, and he will be stronger for it with the spell that you have provided. These are all theoreticals, but if it does happen, let's not make the big man stronger.
So you're saying that it would be probably better for Tyreen to benefit from it.
Yes, I think so.
Okay. If that's the case, I'm gonna have to be concentrating on that, so I don't know how well of a bodyguard I would be.
Alright.
He'll look over.
Mm-hmm.
Because is Watt in the room?
Yeah, Watt and Serena are both in the room.
Yeah. Bodyguards? Question mark, just shrugs. Let's. Okay. I'm gonna run back upstairs because it hasn't even been an hour, and I know we have 2 hours before.
For sure. Yeah.
And how long again is this supposed to take?
1 minute.
A minute?
Yes.
Okay, and I can concentrate on Intellect Fortress up to an hour. So.
Great. Fantastic.
Cool. I'm gonna run upstairs and explain the situation now.
Okay.
He's just gonna kind of rush back up and look directly at Beerus and Stranger, going.
Before you go, as you're heading up, before you do, please bring me a bottle of wine. Thank you. He goes back to what he was doing.
You think? You know what? I have nowhere to talk on that. He was about to speak a little bit out of line, and we're not going to do that. Like, nope, I have nowhere to talk. Yeah, he's just gonna walk up. He has his hands steepled in front of his face, like pretty much the concerned look.
Yeah.
So things have changed.
And what regards to Owen?
It's not Stassen that's currently possessed. It's Tyreen.
Okay.
Do we have two
What the turn of
possessed
events.
people now? No, we don't. We have one possessed people. Tassen's asleep. He's snoring. Why is he snoring?
Because Tyreen took his place.
That makes...
Because he wants a nap, which is what you should take, Captain. You should take a little nappy nap.
So I discussed it with Grayson, and it would. We're still gonna do the tiny hut,
All right.
but it's probably gonna benefit Tyreen more to have the Intellect Fortress spell cast on her.
Okay. All right, then let's do that. That's what he says.
Because apparently something about programming and stuff like that, and there's a chance of you, I don't know, it would benefit you too much if I cast it. And then rage
Yeah.
and please don't shoot the messenger.
No, no, no. What can you do? When you were created by the gods, you're essentially just a tool.
That's really sad when you put it like that.
Yeah.
Are you calling my life sad?
Unfortunate. No. It's
Does
just
that look like a face of a sad man to you?
Yeah.
Does he look sad?
No.
I'm fucking happy.
No.
Can't you see
No.
I'm fucking happy right now? It's
Yeah,
the-
you see that? You see how
very,
his brow
very
is furrowed and-
angry.
You see that scowl on his face? That is the happiest I've ever seen him.
no, just like I don't know, just Nico just kind of gestures above to the sky. I don't know, everything up there just seems really fucky, so
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, fucking.
Say fucky again.
Hey, Captain,
Yeah,
how fireproof are you?
pretty.
Like, immune to fire?
Not in this flesh, but pretty fireproof.
Okay. How about explosions? Are you immune to them?
No, no, no. I'm pretty
Alright.
mortal in this fleshy form, except for like the dying part.
Alright. Okay. So, I'll be back then. I need to prep something real quick.
I'll be
Alright.
Mozart.
Okay.
Hey, stranger,
Yeah.
you want to help me for a second?
Does it involve heavy lifting?
Only partially. You're gonna be able to help me make a cocktail of sorts.
Ooh, I love mixing drinks.
And Beerus is gonna go downstairs to the powder hold.
Ooh,
Did you know that I faked a bartending license in Baldur's Gate?
I am honestly not at all surprised. I'm honestly surprised that you didn't do that in every city that you've gone to.
Well, you got to kind of keep it fresh, because if you go around faking your bartending license in every city, everyone's going to know you as the guy with the fake license. Therefore, you have to kind of,
Well, I mean, that's only if you get caught with the fake.
That's true. See, in Baldur's Gate, I have a stint as a bartender, Waterdeep, selling
Oh.
copper.
That's a good one. Waterdeep copper would be good there because it turns that green color, and you also sell the polish on the side.
Exactly. That's the plan.
what's
Yeah.
the D&D equivalent of Malort?
Oh shoot, I don't fucking know.
It's a Valkyrie
Whatever
shot.
it is,
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
it is,
Okay.
he's gonna use that jug, the one wondrous item jug that can make every liquid.
Alchemy jug.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That way you actually can get mayonnaise out of it.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can, like a gallon or something of mayonnaise.
Have you seen whatever shot it is and they put like a little squirt of mayonnaise in the shot?
It's a hemorrhage, brain hemorrhage.
No, that was with
I've seen that with Bailey's, not with mayonnaise. Oh,
That was the,
no, the one with
That was
mayonnaise
a
is called a
tapeworm.
tapeworm.
that's what I said.
Tapeworm.
It's a tapeworm shot.
Called the tapeworm.
It looks like.
Well, with
it's
Stranger,
like
you're either gonna
vodka
get mayonnaise or an actual tapeworm.
About.
That's fair.
I might prefer the tapeworm over the mayonnaise. I don't know if I can do
Like
mayonnaise.
spaghetti.
Oh my god, it gets worse. It's vodka with mayonnaise, Tabasco, and black pepper.
Okay, but instead of the vodka, we'll use Malort.
Or you could do something like Jägermeister. That'd be foul too.
Mm.
Licorice and
I'm reaching
mayonnaise.
for the Tums, and I don't even like.
I don't fuck with Jägermeister. I can't. I just can't do licorice.
With mayonnaise.
Okay. We'll just put
And
absinthe in
Tabasco.
it.
Oh,
That's licorice.
Yes, but stronger.
And green.
you
And
can't
green.
taste it if you're on the floor.
Uh-huh.
Just like mayonnaise Tabasco shot is a punishment.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Moose.
so Beerus wants to find like a couple smaller containers
Sure.
and load them up with enough gunpowder and metal balls
Okay.
or whatever that he can find shrapnel-wise. And then he wants to essentially... He essentially wants to create a stun grenade that he's going to then attach all around Dis's head.
Oh,
So that if this
Like
does
that.
go enraged, he can shoot one of the barrels, and they will all go off in a chain reaction.
did you
and-
just make a fucking saw trap?
That's
Yeah.
what I was about.
Can say.
You made the fucking shotgun collar. What the
Yeah.
fuck, bro?
Yeah.
Shotgun collar.
Beerus,
That's fucked
did
up.
you know that there's a rogue archetype called the Trap Maker that might benefit you? Okay. All right. Let's fuck. Okay. Where are my crafting? There we go. What crafting tools do you have?
That's a good question. Let me look. I have Tinker's tools.
Tinker's tools. Okay. Cool. Give me, because you have a actually kind of limited time. So give me a Tinker's tool check. And stranger, are you helping?
Yeah,
All right.
most definitely.
You are a very intelligent individual, and you have a liquor license.
I do
So
have a liquor license.
give me an
I wrote it
advan-
myself.
give me an advantage on that roll as well.
Okay.
And depending on the roll, we'll see how crafty this invention is.
So it essentially be like a sleight of hand check, right?
Yeah, it's a D20 plus your proficiency modifier plus your dexterity.
Plus your dexterity modifier?
Like the like your +4, +3.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so plus 7 total then. So 26. 'Cause I rolled a 19.
Okay. We're going to the rare category. All right. Okay.
Playing with fire, literally.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. That's why Beerus asked.
Fire is definitely the ingredient we're going to be using here. Okay. How many? So you're strapping. You're going to be strapping it around his head.
Yeah, like around his head and neck and whatnot. He
Okay.
basically he wants it to essentially knock the captain the fuck out immediately.
Okay, and you guys are going to be doing this the whole time. All right, so with this, it's going to out of the options here on crafting, alchemist, gear, and bombs, etc. You're pretty much making a bomb equivalent to an explosion of fire's breath.
Sweet.
But we're making a couple of them.
Yeah.
All right, give me a D6 roll.
You said okay, D6, hang on. 3.
3. Okay. So we're going to successfully craft 3 of them that can be tied. Like, it will set off 3 of these explosions. So they'll be all around him, but in the rolls. So that is going to be... And it's going to be a chain reaction explosion. When this sets off, there's going to be 1 save at a disadvantage for him because it's on his body.
Yep.
And it's going to be 12d6 of fire damage.
All right.
I'm gonna write this shit down too.
And now I did say that I wanted to add like pieces of metal or chain or whatnot in it. So would it also do bludgeoning damage?
We can say it's like 66 fire, 66 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Stranger, as he's doing this, how are you assisting him?
Assisting in any way of either it's like, here, put your finger here, or like if he's gonna be like rifling through his bags for like, because he said he needs shrapnel, and Stranger's like, I don't really carry shrapnel, but I have a whole bunch of silver coins.
That works.
Yeah, okay.
But also like all of the alcohol, the high proof alcohol that you can
I'm
find.
going to be honest, as a now self-identifying vampire, I don't think I can really fucks with silver too much, so like you can have it.
That works.
Like it slightly stings, and I don't know why.
It's a little spicy when I touch it.
It's like Tabasco
You
to
have-
the.
You can have all 50 of my silver.
All right.
Boop. That
Okay.
goes.
As this is happening, Nycorath, you're casting the tiny hut, right?
Yes, he's gonna cast the tiny hut on. I mean, he's gonna get as close as he physically can to, I guess, the area that she is. That
I think it's that. How big is it? It's like 10 by
Tyreen's
10,
in?
right?
It's a 10-foot radius. Yeah.
That's. We're gonna call it a day and say it's that big, just because the dimensions aren't 100% correct. But there you go.
Because he's allowing Grayson, Serena, and Watt, and of course Tyreen.
Of course. Okay.
He's gonna poke his head out, like, well, no, he can't go out. You just probably have like someone play messenger. It's like, I'll let, you know what? Screw it. Yeah, he'll let Stranger and Beerus also have entry. The
What
only one, the
is the maximum people that can be in the hut?
let me double check that. Oh, up to 9.
Okay.
9 only. No more than 9.
Okay.
Why not 10?
Why-
That's such a weird number, but
Yeah.
okay.
They play tested
Come on,
it many
dude.
years ago. And like, we're not letting Sam back in. That fucker. We're not letting him back in the hut. Grayson, will approach you. I know this is an odd request, Nycorath, but you also need to allow permission for the entity to be in the hut. I fear that it might tear Tyreen apart if not. I have no evidence to justify that claim, but just in case.
I will grant it access too, I guess.
Don't.
As much as I hate that idea.
But you can also limit the access so it doesn't leave. Is that correct?
Wait, I'm confused. What you mean by that?
Can you only grant it access to stay in the hut?
No, like, anything that's inside can leave when it pleases. It's just, I can't, like, things that I don't want to come in
Okay.
cannot come in.
Okay. Understood.
So I guess the question is that during the spell, like, the duration of it, can I, if it does get, expelled out, can I just be like, no take backsies, you can't come in. You're not allowed in the fort.
If it's out of her body physically, I see why not. It's your spell. You have
Cool.
control over it.
Cool. Okay. Gotcha. And then I'm not casting the Intellect Fortress until we get closer to the time.
Okay.
So,
Well. Beerus and Strangers, you have everything prepared. What as you're getting ready, as Serena, as you are making sure everything's prepared.
Captain has a new crown.
Fits just right. Make sure
Oh
it's
my God.
like attached on the horns and it's like all nice and pretty, showing it off here and there. Any last minute thing that you guys would like to do?
Beerus wants to get like at least 40 feet away from the captain.
Sure. Let me move y'all.
Tell the captain to go to the front of the fucking boat.
All right, everybody needs to fuck off and go somewhere else, and they're all gonna go over here, and he's gonna go bring y'all.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
Because I was downstairs, was the different plans maybe mention to us too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nico-
It
Sure.
might be metagaming though.
No, I'm sure there were. Everybody's been talking to each other, making sure everything's been agreed upon. Unless someone specific is like, no, I don't want to tell the party members my plan, but I'm sure that there was.
Or Serena can let people know that I can help Captain take a nap for at least 10 minutes.
Well, 10 minutes is great, but I don't know how long this here ritual thing is gonna last.
A minute.
So,
Yeah, I think
A
it's
minute.
A minute.
1 minute.
we'll see what happens. We'll still use the bombs as a fail safe
Yep.
in the end.
If Serena, if you can put
Yeah,
me to
no.
sleep, let's go with that.
As long as you're willing, I think I can.
Nico just in the back, just like, that was my first idea, but I don't have that spell prepared. So, oops.
I don't have sleep, but I have catnap. So I
He
don't
curls
have.
up like a little cat with his tail all around him.
That's
Because it says
adorable.
it's a willing creature can do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. If you're a willing creature.
Because catnap doesn't rely on the whole HP thing that sleep does.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, it just says that you basically get a short rest for 10 minutes instead of an hour. That's
Yeah.
pretty much what catnap is.
I mean, if you're willing to do that, then yeah, let's do it. Let's go.
Oh yeah, I have a specific pouch for this. I grab a little pouch and it's sand in it. It's like, it's a little fun. I'll be your sand woman.
I hate it, but I love it.
Yeah, I'll cast it to when we're about to do the ritual.
Okay. We'll cast it.
Cast it.
Okay.
Not during or something like that because it is 10 minutes. So maybe like 5 minutes before
Okay.
the ritual, I'll cast a spell or something like that, and then I'll
Oh.
go back to the tiny hut.
Okay. I'll put you up here, then we'll move you downstairs when So you're gonna cast it 5 minutes beforehand, and then go downstairs. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then I'll go back downstairs and then
Okay.
help protect Grayson from the ritual or whatnot.
Okay.
I am
Yeah.
the healer.
You're allowed in the fort.
Okay. Cool. 5 minutes before the ritual's supposed to start. Captain looks at you, goes to where he needs to be. All right, let's do it. I don't know if this spell's gonna work though. I mean, I'm not easily enchanted. Got a solid mind, you know.
I think
To
as
show
long
him
as
some
you're-
leg.
I think as long as you're willing to receive the spell, I think it should work.
All right, I mean, let's try it. I bet.
I'm gonna go. I'm putting my pouch on my ear, like, right? like that. Talking to the pouch.
As he's like going on and on about like how are you gonna cast a spell?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let him lay
Yeah.
down so that he doesn't just
Yeah.
flop.
Yeah. As he's like going on, I'm like, this isn't gonna work. I'm actually he's like willing, but he's like, I don't think it's gonna work. And then you cast it like he immediately just falls asleep.
It's like just make sure nobody wakes him up, or the spell will end quickly.
Oh, he's sleeping like a little baby.
The tail kind of wraps around his neck.
No.
If he wakes up in a rage, I'm shooting the goddamn barrels.
That's okay. I will be over here creating soothing noises.
What is
Doing the white noise.
Yeah.
I thought there were like Z's for like little markers for sleep, but I guess there's not.
There should be.
Huh. Okay. Oh well. Alright.
You could just put a text on.
Sleep.
One that looks like the Gimp mask. I'm not wrong. It looks like a Gimp mask.
Yeah, that's it.
Wait, what is?
What?
Oh, that's completely. Oh, he just
Ninja.
he needed a nap so bad he just fucking died.
Oops.
I've had those naps.
How did you sleep? I was dead to the world. That's
And
how I
just
sleep.
died. Just died. That's all.
Y'all ever go to bed and just cease to exist?
Yeah, sometimes. Okay, so, oh look, there's a bomb, cause he has a bomb on his head.
He's the bomb.
He's
Uh-huh.
the bomb.
He's in a comfy bed of explosive barrels. And
All right, I'll say. There is. This is a sleep. Serena, you go downstairs. Stranger and Beerus, is that where you physically want to be?
I mean, yeah, and we're gonna watch him.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna move the map down here.
Got a little jar. I can take my little jar of dirt, and I'm just like baking it around, making little soft noises.
All right. And as you head back downstairs, minutes left for the ritual to begin. Grayson has his the ritual and kind of pins it to your hut, makes a little tear on it. Sorry, it's fine. It's gonna stay there. Whatever. Okay. For this to go down smoothly,
How long
not-
before the ritual now? Sorry.
a minute or two. As soon as this
Because-
paper's going to
sorry.
glow. Yeah.
No, Nico's just sitting on like a pillow, just he's holding his little ruby, like worrying it like a little worry stone, and he's gonna cast Intellect Fortress on Tyreen.
Okay. All right, Tyreen, you have
Tyreen. Oh yeah, sorry.
no. Go ahead.
You have advantage for intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws, and you have resistance to psychic damage.
Pretty dope.
And I will point. I don't have control of Nico.
Oh.
Wait, I do. There it went. I just was gonna put it. Boop. That I'm
Okay.
concentrating on that.
Got it. Okay.
I also want to cast something
Yeah, please.
to maybe help Grayson. I don't know if this will actually help, but knowing if this is kind of like the same Grayson that we all know and love,
Mm-hmm.
his AC is probably really bad.
Yes, it is negative.
So I'm casting Bark Skin on him.
Great.
Is that a concentration?
Yes, Catnap is not a concentration.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I just double checked.
Great. That's lovely. You could have picked a different. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'm being picky. I'm just nervous. It's fine. It's fine. And to answer your question, when the runes glow, it's when the ritual starts. That is our indicator.
Grayson's a little bit dirty right now, so apologize.
You see that he kind of has a little table out with the with the vial of blood. He has the dagger that has been slightly enchanted with something. He has salt and some powders and a little bit of oil that he kind of soon he's like he has his hand about to be dipped into the oil, but not yet. He's waiting for something. The second that the runes all around you glow, Tyreen, and you see that the sigils start floating in the air, his hand dips into the oil as he kind of splashes it into you, and then Tyreen, you fucking just blank out. As that needs to be changed to a little bit more sinister music. As this happens, it's almost like the wind just shifts, even upstairs. If there was a light, fucking goes extinguish. And then just a slightly darker candle lights up again. Every single lantern is flicking as though like someone was like extinguishing it and extinguishing it back up. The sails move against wherever the wind is starting to blow, and every shadow that is casted by a light starts physically bending the wood as though the shadow itself had a weight. And Tyreen, you feel several things physically, and good thing that your hands are attached, because it almost felt like you were about to slam towards the cage forward and then backwards and forward and then backwards, and it's as though something hits your hand to try to make it slam forward, something hits your leg tries to make it slam forward, but it's not. And then in the back of your head, you feel something kind of moving into your skin and kind of pulling around Tyreen. As everyone on the outside, you just see her skin kind of move a little bit, like something underneath it. And Tyreen, you hear, "So, when I get out and I kill you, and I kill all your friends, I'm going to leave your orc-blooded individual for last. What do I tell him? What are your final words for him?"
You're going to kill him anyway.
So theatrics onto your thing. Understood. All that you hear what Nycorath, Serena, is, "So you're gonna kill him anyway." And Grayson is reading parts of the incantation, and Serena, to you it sounds more like a clerical spell instead of like an arcanic spell. So he kind of grabs the salt and hits it, and you see that the sigils shift and move around, and Tyreen's body shifts and turns, and Tyreen, now it looks like you're talking to an entity, like it's just a black void for you. And there's things that are in grays, just slightly off colored against the black, just moving and shifting around. And there is this husk of a humanoid with these crustaceans moving around him, but they all look dead. So like lobsters and crabs, moving, and like half of his face just looks like it's a whole bunch of oysters embedded into his flesh, and he also looks dead. There is a large sigil burned into his chest, burned through his leather, burned through his armor, with the same sigil that you've seen several times now. You can identify as the sigil of Orcus. On the outside, you're seeing, I'm just waiting. You see Grayson, I'm just waiting for her to make contact, and then the painful part's going to start. Yes.
Nico would also mention to Grayson, it's just like, would a bardic inspiration be a little bit helpful too, or?
I don't know if she can hear you anymore.
Oh, I wasn't talking about for Tyreen, I meant for you.
Nope, I'm pretty good. Save it for yourself.
Okey-doke.
As
Tyreen would look at Orcus to answer his question, because she was, you're going to kill him anyway. Like, what the fuck? But, she'd sit there and be like, tell him I'm sorry.
oh, sorry that you got him killed.
You want to kill him either way. So I'd hardly say that that's my fault. I'm just sorry I couldn't successfully save him, if it comes to it. Don't twist my words, demon.
Oh, I think I might. See, if you were talking to, let's say, a devil, they might honor that agreement. But I think when I kill you, and when I'm about to kill him, I think I'm going to tell your friend that you blamed him for all of this. And you see that the skin of this entity starts sizzling. Really? An exorcism? How quaint. I need someone on the outside who is brave enough to seal their faith and roll me a d6.
Nick. Nose goes. Fuck it. I guess it's me.
Alright. That's the spirit. Let's go. Tabby, give me a d6, please.
Instead of D6,
Uh-huh.
that's right.
Yes, please.
4.
4. Okay. As you see the entity, well, let's make sure they don't finish that now. And you see the Tyreen, the gray shadows that are moving around, they disappear completely. Now that we're all alone, and Nycorath, Serena, what you see from Tyreen, 4 images of her in shadow formation move out, and then they lift from the ground as these 4 shadows physically manifest within the boat. On the top deck, you see, and I'm going to roll a d20, and it's an 8, so it's not does not go. Beerus and Nycorath, you see this just twitching, and every time he twitches, he like
Stranger.
stranger. He twitches, and at one point he grabs one of the rails of the ship, and just breaks it. It breaks like 3 pieces of board, and he's twitching and he's fighting something.
Oh, he's dreaming.
Oh, little
Better
puppy.
dreaming than trying to kill us.
That's fair, but I mean, he usually looks so happy when he's doing it.
You know, that's
When he's killing you.
Yeah. He's just got the cutest little smile on his face every time. Just warms my heart.
And down below deck, you see Grayson still waiting with the dagger. Any minute now. Fucking hurry up. You see the undead entity down below deck, which official name is the Master of Waves. What is your favorite weapon? Tyreen, as he's speaking to you.
Why?
Like the second that you think of it, which would be your preferred weapon in battle?
It would be she likes her dagger. She's throwing the dagger, so it's the dagger that Grayson has.
Okay, if that's your favorite weapon, then that dagger appears in your hand. Interesting.
No.
And then a water version of that dagger appears in this creature's hand. You can't fight unarmored, I suppose. And as water appears around the creature, your armor appears around you. And for everyone that's on the outside, nothing is happening except for the sigils moving around, and then they turn a solid green and fixate on a specific spot, and Grace is like, alright, here we go, and stabs Tyreen. And at that second, you feel a pinch, Tyreen, on your rib, and then the entity just as the dagger drops, just screams out, and you see that the head turns into this skinless goat, and it just roars. And the shadows scream on the outside. I need everyone that is below deck to roll me initiative.
When he like roar hollered like that,
Mm-hmm.
Tyreen punch him straight in the face.
I'll give you that. Yes, give me a punch in the face.
Like, yeah, I bet that shit fucking hurted.
What is your strength modifier?
+3.
Alright, so that is 4 points of damage we're starting off with. Alright, actually, because of time, let's roll our initiatives during break, and when we come back, we're going to do this. So, yeah, let's take a little break, let our puppies go out, and we're gonna finish the rest of our exorcism. So all this has been maybe about 20 seconds in real time.
Jeez.
In like in the game's time. But yeah. Alright, so we'll be back in a bit. Okay.
Potentially.
Potentially.
I've
Okay, there
been
you
a
go.
hot mic. Like,
I mean, I met a couple hot mics. Alright, so. As we is Baku do. Again, as the lights are flickering, the wood is creaking, it looks like the shadows have weight, and as Tyreen, we did do some damage to our actual entity in here. Okay, yeah, I did mark it down. And it also looks like physical shadows manifested outwards and are within the tent itself. To assist with this, we're going to go through the initiative tracker for the below deck and then go. I'm actually going to. No, we're just going to do it how it is on the board. Okay. Because that's how it is on the board. Alright, so the Nycorath and Serena, since you both rolled the same number for initiative, which one of you wants to go first?
Serena
Okay.
can go first.
Okay. Beerus, I see you have your hand up.
Yes, I do. I have a technical question
Yes,
on
what's up?
spells because of the Lehman's Diamond Tiny Hut being that only certain people are allowed in.
Mm-hmm.
Would the shades be allowed to materialize inside there since they are not allowed in?
That's what I was about to. That's what I was asking when we were on break, or I was gonna ask.
So, there is a technicality with that. And to not give the player the answer,
Got it.
they're in the tent. I don't want to say word. They're in the tent. That's all I can say, I think, at the moment.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure. I was just curious.
There is a way how you can handle this, and I trust your instincts, Tabby. I dropped the pencil.
Also,
Mhm.
this set is very crowded.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so intense.
Mm,
It was waiting. That was waiting.
oh, Jeremiah.
Everybody's thinking about it. I promise.
Allow me.
Okay, Jeremiah.
I think. Okay, this is just
You know
me
you
looking
can
at the
do that.
technicalities of the spell. Creatures and objects within the dome, when you cast the spell, can move through it freely. All other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
They were technically in it before, so. But my question is, can I bar them and basically say GTFO?
We're gonna
Yeah.
have to try that on your turn, which is happening
Okay.
in real soon.
Yeah. Go for it. Woo, Nico.
Unless Nico, you want to take your turn right now, and Serena takes your turn after yours.
No, I was
Okay,
gonna
okay.
go to Serena.
Okay, Serena, what do we do?
That's a Barbic inspiration.
Mm. There we go. There we go. Serena, what we do?
Oh.
There are.
I'll just
Mhm.
use the help action right now
Okay.
for Grayson. So basically, like, is that a thing where if they attack him, they can get disadvantage since I'm helping him or something?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Oh my god, are you asking that in chat? Goddamn. Yes. You can give Grayson a thing so they can get the dodge action. Sorry, just the audacity of some individuals. Yes, you can totally do that. That will be your. You just need to be within 5 feet of Grayson, which you absolutely are.
That's my
You still have bonus action, and you have your movement words. Anything else?
no. I'm staying there right now.
Okay.
That's what I'll do for now.
Nycorath, what do we do?
Yeah, when Nico sees these 4 shades show up, it's just kind of like, get the fuck out.
As you do not let these entities into the hut, just they all completely expel.
And that's that moment where he's like, oh shit, I may have done an oops by doing that. Yeah, he's looking over directly at Grayson, just kind of like, will Dis notice these? The dragon's like, okay. Well, I mean,
The awkward silence.
it's one of the things that's like, well, I guess there's something that he can focus attention on and just bat at like a cat. It's like when a cat finds a roach.
That's hilarious, actually. That I don't think that takes like any action because it's part of the same spell. So you still have your action, your bonus, and everything else.
Bonus action is going to be to give Tyreen Bardic Inspiration.
Tyreen, you have Bardic Inspiration.
So that's a D8 to your rolls of any kind. And he, oh god. I guess he's pretty much gonna hold his action if if she does happen to purge anything. He'll probably attack it.
Okay.
So he's holding an action because all of his other spells are concentration, and he's holding up concentration on the Intellect Fortress. So
Okay.
he's doing what he can to go as much help to Tyreen as he possibly can.
Tyreen. You see this crusty, undead, wet husk of a flesh thing in a void of darkness within your own mind. You have your full armor on, your weapon of choice, which you said was your dagger. They are about 5 feet in front of you, mocking you. What do you do?
You're muted.
My bad. She's hello. She's going. Ooh. How? No, can't do that. Never mind. That would have been really bad. Okay. She's going to hit. Okay. She is going to attack with her dagger, but try to cast Green Flame Blade as she does so.
Okay. Yeah. As the dagger glows in a green flame.
So we attack. Where is her? You said her armor. It's her armor.
It's her
Back
armor.
on?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Good. So, yep, she ended up. So the attack with the dagger plus 6, 22 to hit,
22 definitely hits.
and then okay, that's a whole 5 damage. I didn't realize that all of our little shady friends had vacated the premises, so I guess that flame doesn't go anywhere. I didn't realize it wasn't for the target right in front of me. Read your spell list, everybody. Because it says make cause fire to leak from the target to a different creature of your choice. Yeah. So it would affect something else. So he just gets hit with the regular dagger.
Was there?
And then I guess she's going to. Well, she's still in the cage. She can't really move away.
Within your mind, though, are you moving? Because like this fight's like happening
kind of
inside your head.
Okay. So yeah, if she's gonna err on the side of caution. We're not like we're being smart about this. So she's gonna take put some distance between her and the team.
Okay. So you start running off into this. You see that like a little bit of darkness and shadows kind of hide over the entity, but you still see like these soft blue eyes just staring off into the distance. But all right, it's the Master of Waves' turn. Since that was technically a range attack, so okay, that doesn't matter. All right, so I love the fact that you did that. Okay, it's going to just start charging at you with the same dagger, and is going to try to get 2 attacks on you. Yeah. And when it gets about 30 feet, it just stomps on the ground, and you see this water kind of pour out and touch your foot. I need a Constitution saving throw. Oh.
I'm doing
Shit.
math.
Play a song.
20. Oh. Is it Tyreen, right?
Yes, Tyreen.
Okay, wait. 24.
24. That is definitely a pass. So you are not considered blind, and you will take half damage. You're actually going to take 1/4 damage because this is necrotic. That is a total of 6 points of necrotic damage.
Alright.
So as the line of water kind of goes and hits you, as this necrotic link tries to connect you and closest connection, you see that it the water swirls around it, and it's starting to look like flesh tones like you. The armor that it has gets a little bit closer flesh tone to the same coloration as yours. The dagger looks a little bit more solid, and that's its turn. What do we do?
Well, you said a lot of this was happening in Tyreen's mind, right? But then I started seeing some movement, and
She's definitely like shaking her head, like something's happening inside.
do I see the shades like mocking her? Because I know they went out. But
They went out, and then Nico said something, and then they got pushed out of the tent. You can no longer see them.
Technically, sorry. I was gonna say
Mhm.
you can see outside of the tent.
Oh.
I thought you could see
My
out.
my
yeah.
bad. You could see out of the tent.
They can't see in, right?
Yeah, they can't
Supposedly,
see in.
unless it's magical.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So I was just trying to make sure there was enough impetus here for me to rage, which is what I would definitely like to do.
All right, let's rage.
So I will rage, and I will make a. So there's not a physical entity I can hit right now, correct?
Not in front of you. No, you would have to get out of the tent to do that.
Can I swing
you-
from
which
in
you-
the tent? Yeah.
Unless the spell says so, I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Okay, well, I mean, I'm a barbarian, so it's gonna happen. I'm going out.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're able to pass in and out. I allowed you to, so.
Okay. So I will take my movement to this closest shade.
Okay. So you go through and head out that direction.
Mm-hmm. And I am going to swing with my axe.
All right. As you see this.
My 2 attacks.
Yep. Roll me twice. As you see this shadowy figure, kind of extends its jaw and these claw-like hands appear. Roll me those 2 attacks.
Oh, hey, that's good. Okay, so first one. Let's see, weapon. I'm using D&D Beyond Online. It looks different than on my phone.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. There it is. Sorry. Okay, so the first one was a 25 to hit,
Definitely hits.
and the second one was an 18 to hit.
Both of those hit. And what weapon are you using?
I'm using the Big Daddy.
I assume that means
bad
the axe you found. Okay, cool. Just asking for it. The shadow's special ability things, so it bypasses that. Okay, cool. Roll me damage.
Okie dokie. Let me. So I had
Yes.
one of those.
You sing twice. Cut it. Let's see if it does. How much damage does it do?
So the first one did 15.
Okay.
Oh no, I forgot my pluses. It did 17. And the second one did 14.
Okay. As you cut through and it splits in half, and then you slice downwards and just completely cut into 4 sections. As the shadow tries to form together and it completely disappears.
Okay then. Can I use the last of my movement to move over to this other guy?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna. And on.
I guess I should not immediately get a up, but just outside of it.
That's perfectly,
Can't move.
perfectly fine. Hey, what? Make sure at the end of your
Yeah.
turn you roll me that d20.
I will, but I
Okay.
thought that was only when I took damage.
Oh, is it? Then never mind. Then don't worry about it. All right. It is.
But I did roll it.
Okay. Okay. It is the Shadow's turn. As the first one is gonna try to see if it hits what. I don't think so. That is I don't think it only has 1 attack. Shadows have 1 attack, and that is a total of an 8. So it does not.
Nope.
So it does not. This shadow. These 2 disappear. Those that are looking or care to look, you just see them go up.
Damn
Oh,
it.
shit.
Tried. I'm sorry. I guessed the wrong one.
So 10.
Oh, shit. Beerus, there's some targets for you.
Yep. One's gonna go after the turtle boy, and then one's gonna go after the bunny boy.
Oh, jeez.
With a 13 does not hit our 17 AC turtle, and then 9. I'm sure does not hit Beerus. Okay. Stranger. It is your turn. What do we do?
Oh, okay. Wow, a lot of people showed up to the party. Let's make sure to keep it down for Captain. He's taking a little nap. Probably, like, these are obviously hostile. They're obviously attacking.
Yes, yes. Very much.
30. I'll put my boy right here. Just like, you know, you look like you're capable and you have it, but like just in case you're not, let's see. Yeah, just no, can't do that spell. That spell's too loud. We're gonna. We'll just throw a Mind Spike, why not? That'll be fun. Let's do that one. It's gonna be a Wisdom saving throw from the Shadow Realm, please.
Okay. The Shadow Realm that only existed in the U.S.
Yep.
That is actually a high 16.
And I'm going to say your mom's a hoe. The DC was 14. So, you take half on a success, but whatever. I guess. So, it's gonna be psychic damage. So you'll take half of 11. Because fuck you, you don't get easy math.
Well, thank you.
No. Just because you succeeded, you don't get the easy math.
Oh, you're doing that. You're doing the maths. Better drop that D4.
Just based on what you
As you throw that psychic lens in, I want to have a better analogy than this, but it's like these jagged, spiky edges all around, like sound waves hitting the shadow from the lens.
It's like that sparkly Boom Boom Man from Avatar: The Last Airbender, where you see the little like beam of concussive air.
Boom Boom Man. As the Boom Boom Man hits. All right. Anything else, stranger? If not, it is Beerus' turn.
That do be it
That do be it.
for the meantime. I was like, well, I did all I could. Yeah, your turn.
Yes.
He said doobie.
Doobie.
Haha.
Beerus is gonna like kick his foot backwards and knock the sword on his back into the air and just bring it down.
Nice.
Hopefully hitting.
Roman hit.
24.
Definitely hits.
Nice.
9 damage.
Okay.
I don't have a magical weapon if that's what you're gonna ask.
No, it is bloodied. As the bladed hook cuts downwards, and it cuts in half as the shade kind of crumbles through and just opens up like it's about to swallow you.
And then second strike, follow through and bring it back up.
Hell yeah, let's go.
15 to hit.
15 hits. Roll me damage.
That would be another 9 damage.
As it lunges, trying to swallow you whole, and you slice upwards and completely disappears.
Oh, that's one gone. Don't use this sword enough. It's not loud enough.
Roll d20 for Captain. It is
We're not trying to be loud. We have to be quiet.
under
That's the point.
a 10. Captain is still asleep.
Good.
He just does one of those numbers.
His hoop kicks through the board. Well, that needs to be repaired.
He's so peaceful.
Alright, Serena. What do we do? And then, Nycorath, you're on deck, followed by Tyreen.
Guess I'll step out real quick.
Okay.
Did we see the rest of the, what's it called? Shades or something?
Yeah, shades, shadows, yeah.
Or shadows? Did we see them go up, basically?
You saw 2 of them go up, yes.
Okay. I will move out of the hut, move over here, and I'll use my attack.
Okay.
I have the Moon Touch Sword. if that
Oh,
matters. My-
that does matter. That does matter. As the sword is shining like a moon. Which moon you
That
pick?
is a 19,
19 definitely hits.
a crescent moon,
Oh, okay.
because it's like a croissant.
Croissant. I'm gonna leave that there for a second so you can watch. Because you're not paying attention. It's a screen. You're muted.
I said, what is happening?
Oh my god. That was a little loud.
What?
But that's a, it's a 8.
Saying that you have flanking bonus. 8 points of damage. Okay. As the crescent sword slices through, hits the back of this shadow to read 8 points of damage.
It doesn't hit me though.
Does not hit you.
Okay.
I will just let Elsa know. It's like, I think we got it from here. Maybe try to help the people upstairs.
This
I'll shout for you if we need you here.
as you cut it in, like this divine energy hits it, you see the glow is kind of burning some of the shadow away. As you say that to what? Nycorath, what do we do?
Does Tyreen look injured at all? From what he
No,
can tell?
not physically, no.
Okay. He is gonna hold an action for cure wounds because again, all of his other stuff is concentration based,
Okay.
or they make too much of a damage. In an area of effect. He's gonna hold an action for a cure wounds in case she is starting to look really hurt,
Okay.
or if she looks like she's gonna be taking any damage at all.
All right. Noted.
But he's just kind of like, come on, Tyreen, you got this. Come on.
Okay, Tyreen, what do we do?
So she is going to use her bonus action to try to summon her other weapon to her.
Okay.
Which is her longsword that she left out. But I don't know if it's going to work or not.
Nico, you see her armor outside just move, and Tyreen, your sword materializes in your hand. And the demon does look no fair. And you have a longsword in your hand.
She's gonna take a swing at him and be like, anybody who thinks there's a fair fight doesn't have tactical training. And roll to hit.
Roll me to hit.
You needed that. Okay. Good. Plus. Oh, good. Okay, no, so that's a dirty 20 to hit.
Definitely hits. Second attack.
Alrighty. And that one is a 22 to hit.
Both hit beautifully. Roll me damage. I do love that the psychic is halved because that's a lot of his damage is psychic.
So that is 17 points of damage for him.
Okay. Whoopsie. I added one additional. I don't want to give him 1,000 HP. Okay. As you slice, I see that water is spilling out, and each hit, the color and the physical tactile of the armor and the steel and the blade of the dagger goes away. Like each hit you do, he loses itself trying to copy you. All right. Anything else?
Okay, hold on. So for clarification,
Yes.
when I make changes, he's having to play catch up.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. That's no, yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. Well, now his dagger is going to change into a longsword. So I'm gonna have a D8 out now. Makes 2 attacks, one with the weapon, and then one. Okay, so he's gonna move in and strike with the longsword. See if it hits first. Come on. That might not hit. That is a 16. I believe that misses.
That does miss, and I have something for reaction for that.
Oh, what's up?
She has one of her maneuvers is riposte, so when she is missed with a melee attack, she can use a reaction to expend a superiority dice to attack it back.
Roll it a hit, please.
Ah. Oh, fuck yeah. Was plus 7 is a lot of numbers. 25.
Definitely hits. Roll me some damage.
So he's gonna take 11 more points of damage.
Awesome.
Tyreen like sloppy.
As the angered entity just his hand completely extends and hits the ground as the water ripples around. The next attack is going to be at a range up to 50 feet, so definitely it's okay. 22.
That does hit.
Okay. This one, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. This one's fucking 2 ones, really? All right, whatever. Okay, I rolled 2 ones. This is going to be, which you're gonna have. So that is 5 points necrotic, which the half. So 3 points necrotic that you're taking.
Okay.
What is that Constitution saving throw?
16.
16. You pass. Okay. As the water hits you and tries to, it's called life draining waters. So as the waters hit you, it almost feels like it's trying to pull your life essence into it, and it feels like a pulsation going through. this would have, if you did not pass the con save, it would have reduced your maximum hit points to the damage taken. So good thing you passed, and actually fucking great that you have psychic resistance right now, because that's reducing him draining your life force away.
Please.
Awesome. That is its turn, and it just looks fucking pissed. See, that you are maybe a little bit more prepared for this, and maybe instead of trying to play catch up, I'll just use my own toys. And you see that his sword starts to curve out even more and just look more gnarly and meaner. What are we doing?
We're using my movement to go upstairs, but I don't know how much movement that's gonna take me.
Do you have a feat that does not allow attacks opportunity? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Then
Well,
I'm
I
not-
can, yeah. Yes, when I'm rage, and then I can react, also.
What feat do you have?
Let me see on the
The
other
left
thing
and
that
the
I'm.
right.
Yeah, the double fisted feet.
Is it Sentinel? No. What?
I do have Sentinel.
Okay.
Have Sentinel. Yes, that gives me opportunity, and then they can't take one, right?
I'm looking it up. When you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, the creature's speed is 0. Creatures provoking attacks opportunity hit at disadvantage. Okay.
So
So
it's disadvantage.
it's disadvantage to the opportunity attack. So I will not take the 18. Instead, I will take the 9. Does a 9 hit?
No.
All right. So as a shadow tries to hit at you, and you see as you kind of move your axe around to try to stop it, and it's paying now attention to Serena, and you're going upstairs.
Yes. That was what she told me to do, so that's what I'll do.
Okay, and now you are upstairs. And
You have fast movement too, so I don't know. Yeah. So I can go 50. I don't know. If I
So
need
you have
that.
40 feet of movement left.
Okay. And then I only see the one off to the.
Yeah, you see the one that is currently attacked or trying to attack the turtle, who's just like in a shell, like, man, you can't get me.
That's not okay. I don't know how. Wait, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Awesome.
Schmack 'em.
Give me that schmacker roll.
All right, I'm gonna do double.
Okay. Roll me 2 attacks.
Ooh. That one was 21,
I'm gonna use my pink dice, my new dice.
and the other one was 19.
Test them out. What was the first one? Sorry.
21.
Oh yeah, definitely hits.
Second one was 19.
Yeah, both of them hit. Sorry, I was talking like an asshole as you said something. I didn't hear the first
That's
one. Yes, both hit. Please,
Okay.
give me a damage.
First damage is 16. I maxed on that one. Wait, plus 18. And then the second damage is 10.
Okay, as you first hit, completely just kills it.
Okay.
Scatters off.
And I guess
They don't have a lot of HP. They have a very fucking nasty ability, but they don't have a lot of HP.
okay. So I guess I can just look around in general and see if it looks like everybody's okay.
Currently, everyone's okay.
Yeah.
You see a kind of tiny turtle head just like, good job.
Does it look like this is still asleep?
This is still asleep.
Okay. So I'll plan to go back down.
All right.
That's my plan next time
Okay.
on Dragon Ball Z.
And the shadows are gone. So Grayson is still concentrated on the spell, still doing his duties. Stranger and Beerus. Anything that you guys want to do? There seems to be no dangers up on deck.
Beerus is just training his gun on the captain.
Okay.
On the collar.
Got it. Okay, no problem. Stranger?
I mean, if there's nothing else going on, no, he's probably he'll keep an eye on the captain as well. It's everything sounds like it's fun downstairs, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff happening.
Okay, well, sounds like they're having a really fun slumber party.
It certainly does.
Right, let me
Well,
roll.
I guess we're better off upstairs. They can handle it.
Alright, on my brand new set of dice, this is the first roll ever for my new pink set to see if the captain wakes up.
Very nice.
Natural 1.
He's so sleepy.
He's so sleepy. You,
So
s-
eepy.
you do
He's
see...
taking the best out of his life.
Yes, you see as the captain just stands up and Beerus, you're fucking like, oh shit, this is gonna happen. Just stands up, eyes completely shut. Falls over face first, just leaves a huge imprint. It does scare the shit.
Someone give him a pillow.
Yeah, it scares the shit out of Elle downstairs. Like, oh my god, why is his face down here? It's
I'm never gonna get that face out of the fucking wood now.
There probably isn't a blanket anywhere, but Stranger's just gonna like pull some rope over top of him like a blanket. Just he's not tying him. He's just like throwing some rope on top of him. Like there
we go.
Tuck him in, Look, nice and cozy.
nice and cozy. Okay.
Are you gonna shake the dirt some more? I just really have a sound for that now.
So, with
I need to emulate the sounds of the ocean so that he feels relaxed. You are on a ship.
you should have to spit a little
There
bit
are
on him.
seagulls flying everywhere.
Ka. Serena, there is a shadow in front of you. What are we doing?
I guess I'll go slice it.
Give me a sliceroo.
Give it a prison shiv.
I missed. That's a 10. Unless the AC is bad.
10 total? That is definitely a miss, sorry.
I'll use my advantage.
Alright, use your advantage.
Oh, that's... Well, the roll is better. Let's see if it hits. That is a 14.
14 hits.
Oh, I rolled an 8. Oh, I maxed on that one. That's a 9.
With the moon's
Roll.
touch sword,
Rolled a 6.
completely disappears. All the shadows are gone.
Oh,
Not a single fucking one touch y'all.
I'll just go back inside the tent.
Okay. Nico, what do we do? It seems that the outside threat is kind of under control. Luckily, you don't hear Captain destroying everything. You heard a loud thump, but there's no explosions or chaos, so it seems to be checking out. It's just Tyreen is in there for a bit.
So Nico's already given her bardic inspiration, which she still
Mhm.
has.
Yeah.
I believe. It's like, okay, I'm still holding this, and he's just like, you know what? I don't know how well it's gonna do. He's gonna point it a finger at Tyreen, and he's gonna cast a message. And literally is just like, You can beat this Tyreen. I know you can. Kick its ass.
Tyreen, you hear like a loudspeaker, just like Nico saying that, but like you can hear like just like a reverbed version of it just echoing all around. As the entity seems like your friends have faith in you. Let's see how that faith lasts. It's your turn. There is a slight grin from Tyreen physically when you say that, Nycorath.
Yeah, she'd smirk at that. And she would take her 2 attacks. Also, I'd like to add that Tyreen doesn't have her shield because she didn't bring it in here with her. And that thus far I've only been rolling D8s instead of D10s because she is swinging two-handed. So
Okay.
I am fixing that.
Okay, okay.
I was like, shit. I forgot. Okay, so she's going to take her 2 attacks. Which is an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
And the natural 20 for a 27 to hit.
Damn, that's a good 20. Roll to confirm, see if we get another nat 20.
Nope, it was a 6.
Okay, you're still doubling those dice.
Wait. Okay. So, 3d10.
Yeah, it is. As you grab your sword, spin, slice, and then come upwards and stab it.
So, he's taking 26 points of damage. And how is that a bonus action? Okay. So yeah, that's... Yeah, she's gonna unload that on him. And be like, I don't know. I think I'm doing rather well, don't you?
As the blades inside the body, let's see how will you do against this. And he grabs his sword, kind of spins around. The water kind of spins outwards and hits. That was also a nat 20 on the sword that he has, for a total of 10 points of slashing damage. Does an 18 hit with the life drain?
That meets.
Okay, so that means it does hit. So that is going to be 6, 5, 8 points cut in half. So that because you have your the spell, so that is 4 points of psychic damage. I need a Constitution saving throw.
We're good at those. Let's keep being good at those.
You
Please.
also have Bardic Inspiration.
And I need it, because that was not going to be enough. Bless. I expended the Bardic Inspiration to make that an 18.
All right. Yes, you do not. You're fine. Your HP is not cut it in half. Also, letting you know that the entity is bloodied, but I can't put a bloody token on the thingy. But it is bloodied.
Okay.
For the purposes of this, I'm just gonna go. So, everyone, top deck. Is there anything that we're doing, or we're just gonna wait until see if the captain wakes up? And then,
Yep.
everyone in bottom deck. Or we just waiting for what will appear? We're just waiting for to see if Tyreen needs assistance, right?
Yeah, as soon as I can see anything that looks like not Tyreen, I'm going to try to kill it.
Okay. Rolled again, and that is a 2, so Captain does not wake. I'm going to put these dice in dice jail, and I've only rolled them twice.
Yeah, we like your pink dice.
Hey, they're so
This is
nice.
just too eepy. He's too eepy.
He
So-
too
he's so
sleepy.
proud.
So,
EP boy.
He's never gonna sleep this well again after he has kids. Look, leave him to it.
Aw. He's gonna call Serena, be like, "Hey, you remember that one time?"
Please, someone come knock me the fuck out. I'm so
He's be like, here, hold these. Can you just do me a favor?
knock me out.
with... Oh, yes, now that the entity is bloodied, Tyreen, you have a go, and I need to make a constitution... a charisma saving throw for the entity to see if it stays on your body.
And you have advantage on the charisma saves because of the intellect fortress.
Oh, I think the thing is it me that's making the charisma save?
No, it needs to make a charisma save.
Oh, never mind. I thought it was Tyreen that needed to make the charisma save. Sorry.
You're good.
It's technically your turn before it has to make a save, but I can let you know. That was a natural 1.
Woo.
Yeet.
Like
It's-
Tyreen, like I think I'm doing pretty well, don't you think? Fuck you. Get out.
Tyreen, how are you yeeting this demon from you?
I
Can you
feel
yeet
like
him right into me?
this is like gonna sound crazy. Like, well, we're in a cage still, but like in her brain, she's grabbing this demon and like throwing it, like shoving it up against a wall as best she can. Although I'm sure what people would see from here is Tyreen tearing it out of her body and throwing it up against the bars in the cage.
As you see her break her bondage and then just kind of spit out this demon coming from her eyes, from her ears, like a smoky fog, turning into solid, from smoke to liquid into solid, as she grabs it and just throws it into the bars. And it's trying its best to escape as it's forming into this jello, and before it starts to like liquefy slowly with the drop of blood that you guys got from the vampire pours onto it. Finally, that's exactly what we needed. Grayson drops it. It hits it, and it's almost like the blood starts moving around and cannibalizing the entity, and just starts eating it slowly and painfully as it starts screaming out. And Tyreen, you have exorcised this demon. And you
She's gonna-
kind of single-handedly took down a challenge rating 9 creature, so congratulations on that.
Wow.
Tyreen like falls back into the corner of the thing and just slides down like, oh god.
Somebody get this woman pastries now.
Nico's gonna scramble up to the cage like, Tyreen, are you okay?
I'm like, I'm fine. Wait, is she fine? Hold on. I wasn't really looking at my HP like that. Yeah, she's fine.
Physically.
She looks like she's taken a couple hits, but not to the point that there's real cause for concern. She's a little beat up, but she's not in terrible shape. And she's gonna sit there and be like, look over at Nico, like, whatever you did, good luck. Thank you.
As the lights come back and you see the wood kind of rebounds back to its shape, and Captain is still sleeping away. I think we're going to call it for today. I will let you guys...
win.
Birthday win.
Birthday win.
Let you guys know that your captain is going to be incredibly happy with you guys. First mate is going to convince the captain that some of y'all need some upgraded equipment, especially someone who does not have any magical weapons.
I'm
Fox is
taking those bombs back.
bombs are back with you. Fox is going to take your weapon and is going to whichever one you give him, he's going to take it to somebody he knows. And there is something. We're going to head to Saltmarsh because we got word of a specific event happening that only takes place every 8 years in the material plane. And yeah, so there is a portal from the Feywild that has opened up. And your second in command is definitely thinking that you guys need a break. Even for one day. So that is what we're looking forward to next time. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time, because next week I think it's babysitting duty. I mean, kinda.
More war crimes.
War crimes.
How many war crimes?
Yeah. Alright. See you later. Adios, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.